Dear students, as you know that whole country is locked down due to COVID-19. So you stay home, stay safe. But one thing is very important. Education is creative and continuous process. Therefore, all the teachers of Holy Child Academy providing online classes for you. So, you always have the contact with the website of the school and studying hard. It is very important for you in this period. You utilize your whole time and you plan a timetable at home and study hard to achieve your goal. One thing I want to inform you that you nowadays you don't have books, but you can download NCERT books online. For that, go NCERT books website and download the required books. It is free of cost. आपको पुनः मैं बता रहा हूँ कि आप अपने स्टडी को कंटिन्यू रखें, because education is creative and continuous process. So in this connection, again, I have another chapter of biology, and the chapter is of class 12, unit 9, biotechnology. This biotechnology includes two chapters, biotechnology principle and processes, and another biotechnology and its application. Now first of all, I would like to define the biotechnology. Biotechnology. It is made up of two words, that is biology and technology. So always, sometimes we are telling that it is marriage of biological science with the technology. So biotechnology means the technique of using organisms or enzymes from organism to produce product and processes useful for human. It is also now known as applied biology. As per European Federation of Biotechnology, biotechnology is integration of natural sciences and organisms, cells, part thereof, and molecular analogs for product and services to the humankind. Biotechnology are of different types. In very brief, red biotechnology, which deals with medical, pharmaceuticals and drugs. Green biotechnology, it is belonging to agriculture. There we can produce high variety as well as resistant varieties. White biotechnology, it comes in the field of industrial area. Now, in the field of biotechnology, there is very important work which has been done by some of the scientists, as well as it will be in future. It was a breakthrough in the field of biotechnology. So the discovery of restriction endonuclease, and that is also known as biological seizure or molecular seizure. So restriction enzymes were discovered and characterized in late 1960s and early 1970s by the molecular biologist W. Arbor, H. O. Smith and Daniel Nathans. A restriction enzyme cuts DNA after recognizing the specific sequence sequence of DNA. It is also known as molecular scissors. So these scientists who discovered this, and it was milestone in the field of biotechnology, and they won the Nobel Prize winner in the field of medicine in 1978. The another scientist, Albert Boyle, who also applied the use of restriction endonuclease of the Escherichia coli bacterium and set the property, how it acts, and this action has been taken in account, and this was again you can say that it is a great breakthrough in the field of biotechnology. Now I want to focus on the person who did a lot in the field of biotechnology, and on the basis of their work they have been recognized time to time as a father of biotechnology. The first, Louis Pasteur, a French chemist, biologist, microbiologist, established the role of microorganisms in fermentation process first time. He is known as actual father of biotechnology. After that, जो किसी take mind developed the world's first enzyme, that was amylotic enzyme, that is star degrading enzyme, in 1896, and isolated adrenaline from human in 1901. And after his work, some of the scientists and researchers recognize him as a father of modern biotechnology. Another, Karoli Irki, a Hungarian scientist, coined the term biotechnology in 1919. He stated in his book how raw materials can be converted to useful product. On the basis of his work, some researchers call him father of biotechnology. Daniel Nathan, Nobel Prize winner in the field of medicine in 1978, is also considered the father of biotechnology by some researchers. Kiran Majumdar-Shah, director of Biocon and chairperson of IIM Bangalore, is considered as mother of biotechnology in India. Dr. P. Bhargava established CCMB in Hyderabad in 1977. He is also called father of modern biotechnology, and at the discussion of DNA fingerprinting, I convey this message that Dr. Lalji Singh, who did a lot of work in the field of molecular biology and established the DNA finger in Indian perspective, and therefore he is also known as father of Indian DNA fingerprinting, and he was a director of CCMB. Now I want to lay down the principle of biotechnology. There are two core techniques, that is genetic engineering, technique to alter the chemistry of genetic material, DNA and RNA. After knowing that DNA is blueprint of life, to introduce these into host organism and thus change the phenotypic character of the organism. Bioprocess engineering. maintenance of sterile microbial contamination free environment in chemical engineering processes to enable growth of only the desired microbes or eukaryotic cells in large quantity for the manufacture of biotechnological products like antibodies, vaccines and enzymes. There are three basic steps in genetic engineering or in genetically modifying an organism. First, there is a need of a DNA or gene. So, first of all, there is identification of DNA with desired character. Introduction of identified DNA into the host cell and maintenance of introduced DNA in the host and transfer of DNA to its progeny. So these are the different steps or basic steps. So I want to have the conclusion on this chapter. So what are the tools have been applied regarding the biotechnological process or genetic engineering, or it is also known as the recombinant DNA technology. So earlier in my first slide I have shown that there is need of restriction endonuclease, and that was milestone in the field of biotechnology, and how it will be have the copies. For that there is need of cloning method.